Kencity building abansoro tetenten no ye wo soro ye wo na pempem pa di bia me gina ye wo soro wiem pa na masensan ena de dwumade kase de dialogue ebrel ewo ene kwabena ene abena efo eda ema mo nyina ache those in the other countries are more here no pay ebi asori ahomache ebi so anadwe de suo pa ena omo hwe dwumade ema mo nyina ache se mo tune in hin na 2TV indeed beyond the limited entire production crew no Justice Alpha is back with his boss master control room MCR omo bodwuma na camera guys and also focus Josako de Elekam Bentay Kwasinsen omo nyina account bi na de dwumade kase we ebro me de owo ahene entwi buesi akwa no pay eda wase pa emo achen so se wa join ye na obetimi so ama foforo atenka obetimi ama foforo atenka e wa abel fontentan no so me kire net2 tvgh on YouTube and net2 tvgh on Facebook. You drop your comments there na e de emonsem e de abro. The book of Proverbs kasafa or say dear odo atenetren no odo nimdie na dear otan animka no oye aboa mebusa me na kasa yo o kasam no buye be ese eka kasa ko akire die odo atenetene no edo nimdie die odo atenetene no odo opeso nya nimdie die tenetene no owa hene de oye wanye ni yi oye ni se ya ka beboa wo we dia antwa yi wani je ho se obi etu saafo na che se upeso nya nimdie odo se nya nimdie unya knowledge e kan de oye no na de ye kasa nanim tie ye kasa nanim obu a de kasa o kasam kire na o se de maka nyina me mfa e nkwase asem sabi penifo madaro mamani ma sa ni pan bible so ya aboa ti enti obi bia a woni ne wodwam obi bia woni ne ewo se bia woni ne wo se ye group na muwom empo aye awarefo oba ne okunu se oba ne so correct ni kunu ana okunu ye so correct ne yere na otenete na so ompa bible say ye ka wanim oyade na enye ade a wuye yesi de wuye enye pani bi wo ho a na de a wo ye enye nenso oya akoda nti ese oya akoda bo general manager bi wo achimtwene twan o kan ka twan CEO bi wo kana sema twan uye CEO a na nka dwuma no nkwa waye chief executive officer ye tuufo a wuntie chief executive officer CEO ye tuufo a wuntie general manager waye tintrinti ye kan wasema kanka bi ena dwuma no ka na nkwa waye anopai nkofo asori abadwuma mu uye general manager nkofo free ayi otwebawi ate abadwuma uye general manager nti uka wo say enka bi you are challenging the general manager. Don't you know I'm the general manager? Don't you know I'm the CEO? Unko animdie no eni utrim. Asansa adwen ni Bawku for trim. Enti obi correct wa o subordinate e correct wa. Unu say we general manager unim nyansa nsi obi a. We chief executive a unim nyansa nsi obi a. We adwumawura founder and leader, general overseer, apostle, bishop, archbishop a unim nyansa nsi obi a. Esan say Bible no say de odo atentene no odo nimdie na de otan animika no oyaboa ene da wo no enti utimi hu se akora bi wonyansa pa o kire pani no hey unim se be ya pani Africa yusuba no ewo panifo hia akora ha panifo tena entra enti di ulemu ye de se na obia nyansa eni Bawku fotim se we ade na we pani we general manager we CEO we founder una we 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 ade na nya na akoda no kan fa esan se o se de odo atenetene no odo nimdie na de otan anim ka no ayaboa. It is only in Africa, most especially in Ghana, and a subordinate yes or correcting a boss in a polite manner. Your kwanso any boss on so kasa. Oh boss, ye adie we die. nke ye ni say ya obeto atwene ba bi kura paper no ko beto abon galot but say akoda no hunyansa say ne pani no na oba wanim na opa cho say pani oda roma ade nke ye ni say ya nanka ye say ya aya afa bi why aya afa bi ne san say omo wo fom no so omo so ma dwe nkire no eboa madwuma no tumpon abusafo me di wo ahene entwi buesi akodi dialogue dwumadi so ni aha yeni atam ha aha atani ni ha aha ye attacking go for ha tiedie meme platform we so de ensi other platforms so other journalists umbe kan me kofi owo ahene de you dare not to instruct me to insult someone because me pemem kwatentene me say politicians I almost say abosoman ketre politicians udi omachi bebre a wo hwa nkwan behwie agu udi omachi bebre a wo de nchene beto wo hwa wo de ayi ahyikyire beto nkwan mu omoayo mo say chameleon no nti wo ye follower na wo ma wadwi mu ana ho wo ye follower na wo ma wani nso ana ho wani beba ho no sebi no are useless saa no motie MPP mu NDC mu omunyina umbetime make you you young no be sending 2000 say WhatsApp platforms who could di mpanimfo atama 2000 Ghana cedis cannot change your destiny. Politics of insults, politics of attack will not help you as a youth. We are youth. Bebunu to say a brantia who sisi hoso a baiwa 2000 cedis that someone sent you. Momo. Enti go and attack someone's personality. Ejuma nipa na ye bra wabo ene ni wiase ohwe nipa no sebi ne tebia ne na bosuo ne na bose na ohwe kwahwe aban bi odi obi atema ma wani na ho me se ma wani na ho. I've been saying this and I'll keep on saying it. Ma wani na ho na politicians, they will use you and later dump you. Me pon adwuma me ni politician chi. Me pon adwuma me nya politics. Adwuma na me ye. Ma pon o me frame na ho wa ha me mfiu kura. I will not even pick the call. Because when you're careful, a chitafo no be mo you fool. FOOL. Let us near 4 pe. Ube you fool, not otin baby. So se odwene se badwen ba nyansan nim de ka wa bra bo ho a dwene kochide isan say politics no is a game na si say o mind dirty game. Some of them, some of the politicians omo all trances omano kasa ene sene ensem efiri omanu mu pie no udi akire you become useless or fool. So think twice. Reason up. So, those watching us on YouTube, good morning. Edamase. Those who are sending messages there, good morning. Nana Mashanti, good morning, my sister. Any more maka. No more message ba. No more did you be at no message no unko abekain. Obi timonya dadia for phone, YouTube. Say me heard the dialogue. No sending message did you be at them. Say me medina ha. Na wo a wo hye wo corner a obi animu no me obi a hemu TV so no makan message didi side panatem you lie bad. It won't happen on this platform. See to message no pa and type it opa type ya na wo nkwa wa dey wakan because nipa na wudi na tem no o abusua o yire o ma ofre abusuam ofre krom o yede hye and because of cheap and dirty politics in this country. And I will capitalize on something because of 2,200, 500 Ghana cedis. Obi asani unti and obedi di obi papatem. Nipa na wasi di obi atem no. O kwa fight for no in adwuma ye. Obeye MP, obeye minister, obeye president a wie o friend phone kwa unya no. 2,000 na wama wabra bwasai. It is happening in Ghana here. It is happening. Nipa no send you 2,000 ni wia. Wama wadi di mpanimfo kro na tamawie no. Onye di brɛ no wie a o hwehwɛ na weda yi. Uhu no. Think twice. Dwine kokan, dwine mienu. Nsama mekan me se tasen se besepa ani koni haban. Obanyansafo ye buni be edey ye nka nasem. The youth of this country are dying. Curses no me wo Ghana mabunu bebre so. Emrante ne mabawa no ya buruburu mu nua paniya crowd wadome ho because of politics indeed also control bibi on social media edidi pani antem on Facebook, on TikTok. Kwabrane the camera seen so no dim penny for them because I am a fan of this side. I am a fan of this side. I belong to this side. This side that you belong to, no, you should think twice that you have a wife, children, and a family. You belong to a society. You come from a community. So whatever that you are doing, dia uye biano, bine hubio. Adie bia uye wa brabo ni asase so, you know, because that year 70 and penny say ye doko to kodo e jam ho. Nipa na odi na tem no kwa kohia no baabi tatrata ubetimi na kohia baabi mpunimpu bebedu baabi na wo faase bi padwuma beko no no chief executive te ho na wo refi say obi ama wadidi na tem ntedwene na dirty politics any MPP ni NDC sa amanyo komienu yi obia enini lemu na obia na famu dia Ghana for man kwanya oso ye no wontimi nye. And there was said the judiciary demo. Ekoso gidi pa butu. Nenya sem kitwa save the judiciary demo evangelist no waka no ho. And that's no hwenipa. I say me say program na nkofo nko. Hwenipa o. Hwenipa pa nipa santene save the judiciary. A lawyer for near kuku dam. Say, the Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana suspension is not in the right direction. Ghana for Abaya Ofura Kunya just 4 months, 5 months. First demonstration by 4 political parties. Where within Greater Accra. So mu ye nationwide so bia babia Kenya sem ketwa. No, per Seman Penny John Mahama. The Trimupone said, Obesa seek re-election build ye. A bed in Oganaha. A bay hooper. Seman Penny Trimupo. Say, Odi 4 years, we are a memo way. Obesa di another 4 years. NC. Ghanaians will resist any attempt for any constitutional interpretation. I was listening to lawyer Martin Pegbu. These are the pictorial evidence of the Save the Judiciary demo. Of course, this should be a signal to the NDC. Say, almost say MPP will not come to power again. Oh, really? When MPP were in government, they also said the same thing. That NDC move power bill. Mampeni John Mahama, say no a former president. Or baby Odia, and will be so bit me about. Enti Martin Pegbu as a lawyer where NDC ni mapa. Was it here? Sisi amenoka saying, as it stands now, Supreme Court, Ghana for Muntio, Ghana for na mama politics, Asebi Adrian, Supreme Court, justices of the Supreme Court, which is the highest court of the land, no? There should be 15. Also, we do 5, maybe 15. As it stands now, me no retirement. I can say 13. Bawku waka fiya or no so day a call retirement. Njabeka say 12. Even the acting Chief Justice Paul Bawku Bonia ye in Sisiano. Afiya ne time aso. Also call retirement. Chief Justice for no. And I omo Supreme Court. Unya 60 na we contract assembly anim. Ena yes how extend the contract. Yes you got na fi na home. Enti say ya the even acting Chief Justice can wa nipa be 4 ena this year. 2 the omo call retirement dada. 2 be kan na ka 4. Na akwa 4. Ote 4 350 maka say 11. Martin Pegbu as NDC ni we dey waka no kore baako. Wose mampani John Mahama are nominating past 7. Tio, any past 7 or do Supreme Court. Enti, o de 4 now moko retirement no ekoshima trainer kan akonya be no betena so. Ano mo fo makonya nko. Se na Cocoa Board CEO Radia Bedi na akonya ko afom. Omo so fo makonya nko wana. Judiciary na o say ye man ye independent. Na atemu adwuma no enumnyam bem. Na no USA for omo de Ghana to level 200. Level 2, when you Legon, Anaki University. In terms of security, on minor assume ye any bambon. You see Ghana, Oma catch almost citizens. Tie, America for the crata back at almost citizens. All Ghana, you know, say Ghana a woody for Ghana a dream bonny for Ghana emra nyajuma and Tumunya ye. Now, who can report nearby now? The NTO I say a 2 baby, the NDC 4 years. Ye to abawie obi din semhura police for no muntimi nche the then IGP oye hwe hana to trust them course so ene ye ne no kra asa because nipa bi adim so ka no kra ni position ye be yi na firi ho nipa bi a anopai mani abre many are better papa. I mean, Cassam we and San Osia Hinaba. Ghana for Munti, the Watson, Unti Asamwe. Asamwe, many better some. A Juma Ura. A Juma Ura. A Ura can in Agyapong. Nadaroma. And will be a Juma. Oh, no, be a frown. Honorable Elka Jumabuha. Na wote ha wonte enkofo da twa ono abo ho ahia a mo na mo ne ono abo na ye ne ye adwuma wa hanti ntimi ne nkonante na se mutimi money media house amane aya na obi afro say and you are not supporting honorable Ken, you are not speaking for honorable na manya information na meti ha na mabegina na makasa omo mo twa ono abo ho ahia no mudi na chim the so called people are omo personal interest. Obia per favor, honorable Ken. I am coming to address those people one by one day. The so-called personal assistant, the media coordinators. Muye programmer. Kencity Media, Agyapong. Kencity. Na juma wura for no. Mo moya mane. Na mo koye mo nyoma wia. Ni any information. No be catch say ye support honorable Ken. Who dare you? Who born dog? Those people should be very careful. The guy G, that guy I don't know him. And others. You people should be very careful. Mona mo say papa no the juma. Bibu afupa because it's very painful. So obi be catch you say mo support honorable Ken. If I don't have information, how can I speak on the person's behalf? I'm a media person. I was trained. No abegina no pa. Minim de me papa na juma wura no oye o baby. No more mudina china more information. Mutimi invite other media houses. Kencity more invite ye. No, it is wrong. I will speak the truth. Mr. Fen, abotre mabembuafu. Omonya muntu omofo. Because me I always speak the truth. Ejumanu run kano kre. Ntimi so me kano kre. That's what I want to address. Nti omonya very careful. Ebe kan wasem o da mamen kwachiri mamen kwachiri me de besi ya na the sports na ba ewie sports na ebe kasa ebe kasa momwa na mamwa mo obi ape me na me ye me na me ye na de plus na man nso no anye ni ye. You people should be very careful. I don't want to be attacked. Because I never remember 8 years or in film watch. In film watch you. And I will be a year a juma in film watch. I am grateful for that. Many so I am very grateful. Intimu ko mininis, nimu ko mininis. Na munya very careful. Muntimine nanti a munsa. No mo betimina nanti. Me di owo hene. Ye home so near the sports aba. Ye ba beto aso.
Champions League because Inter Ehusu FC Barcelona for the return match. But our first leg, AVA series in Tebe, how 2 teams no ebe responded to and then match na eba so Femi Kofi Amponsa Usia hene. That's an pay some part of the show. NTN Shase FMF the Sports Federation no aseye na enra the sector minister Ora Kofi Adams engage all the various federations no, from badminton to judo to athletics to swimming to taekwondo to bibia. Come on in how it to me a develop your sports no na enko say you be train say be a tournament you be do na better federations and kada bi I was say locally no you say or more organize various games ahodoa ebeboa na niama etumi akoso diama yentie no enkomodie na koye ewo the sports ministry aso. Now let's talk about U20 national team. The Black Star team no ebo tournament Egypt enra yebo a match number 2 against Senegal. Good news say you really match no by a goal to no into ebo ye mante na basu players nya ko enra e say game na seba ye team no Gideus Esiakon, Ofori Makati, Da Costa Entry, Imano Mensa. So these are guys that Esiakin Ma and Ra. Inya win over a year. Team no by go to know. You share the game no highlights no. You share again to me share that go and Ra. Aba Esiakin see Egypt. Na yenko di on komo sisi anti. Ye that go no U20 go a Ghana share and Ra no. Against Senegal,
Nigeria free, all the composure in the world to just lay on a beautiful ball on a plate. And Emmanuel Mensah eats. Oh, it's beautiful. The technique, the execution, the belief in himself. As Zen Minofe says, the hunger of this Black Satellite side is on display tonight. And a wonderful celebration to match between him and then Nigeria free. All the composure in the world to just lay on.
Right, so U20 team no enra omunya win over Senegal by a goal to no. Yenko amana so na yene coach Christopher Nimli Ninkwa Akra or the finest in terms of say you analyze sports events, say football, boxing be at what being pa. But say national team issues and club issues no wa being pa and big nights ewo UEFA Champions League. Coach Chris matching at to say
Yamana do me ho ya papa.
Right. Yan come on here na pay your U20 national team Black Satellite and Ra enya 1-0 win over Senegal. 2 matches, ya draw 1, win 1. Meaning say the your U20 team no U20 tournament across Egypt.
Yo shine better obi bia sha no pai. Na woman say the main aim of this U20 tournament is to qualify the team to the World Cup. So far no, nobody can say otherwise. They are on track. Say on the World Cup no. Yamiya Doma. Yesterday game was a very, very difficult game. Ushe game na your boy na. It was fine margins. Go I share a mistake on the part of the Senegalese. But every good team should be ready to capitalize on the mistake of the opponent. Because if you look at the way the game was, physical, it was a very physical battle. But they handled it very, very well. And I was impressed with Coach Desmond Ofer. The timing of his substitution, constantly refreshing the team to make sure that they were up to whatever the Senegalese were doing. Yesterday, our goalkeeper, I think, had a wonderful game, not because he was making too many dangerous saves, but his organization of the back line was much, much, much better than we saw in the first game against Congo. Typical of the Ghanaian team, we can only grow, we can only get better in the tournament. And it's so far so good. Don't forget, in Rabona, we were playing against the defending champions. And we're playing against a team that has not lost 12 of the last group games. Obian sharing that. Last time. Obian. So, at an level. Good. Now,
Coach Wes.
Fight to the world.
All right. Osha Yestan is now. Ghana with 4 points, same as DRC 4 points. Senegal 1 point, and CAIO 1 point. Your last game will be against Central African Republic for now. How do you think? Say I was here approaching that your final match now.
You're saying Osha Bola, you're ball last game now. We need a point to qualify to the next stage of the competition. Menshadam follow. I don't know the permutations of the group of ministers. Say defensa. I don't know who will be meeting. And I said this second, I don't know who will be meeting. In such early stages of the tournament, you factor that into what you are going to play for. Without a doubt, we will be one of the teams to qualify from the group. But I hope the technical team will look at who our next opponent will be and play to bring us the easiest of them. Nobody should get me wrong. I can't say there are any easy games. But if you assume say if you top the group, you are going to meet Nigeria. Is this the stage to meet the Ubesha Alata very early in the tournament? No, I don't think so. The first four in the Bawku World Cup. So whatever we need to do in terms of being smart in whoever we play in the next round, that should be the approach. You look at your opponent and say, look, I think if we were to meet this team, rather, we give ourselves a better chance of making the last four. It is about qualifying the team to the next World Cup. And we need a draw to qualify, so there's no need to push it. But say draw, no, ebe maya koshia obia obe higher in the next game. Go beat the Central African Republic, top the group, and get a relatively easy opponent to guarantee qualification into the World Cup. You do semi-finals in there, and then your first ambition of qualifying to the World Cup would have been achieved. Then we don't care who we meet again. Yeah, because at that stage, it will be about winning the cup and bringing the cup to Ghana.
Right. So good news, they say 2 games. MVP awards in now the ama ye players. I mean, name said about how are you 2 players say to me. I get that MVP awards. Doesn't mean say they can say Ghana they have a lot of talent, and how results they war competition Asiana.
My coach football. I've done coach football. I still do coach football. Accumulated in close to 27, 28 years. Until when I see a talent, I will see it. This country has never been deprived of talent. They don't know how to nurture talent for the country. As we speak, I don't know why the whole Ghana Football Association, we don't have a standardized academy for the FA on a regional base and therefore a national base. That is why most of the big men get to Krikumo, Miami Boss, Michael Sekro, Victor, Dr. Randiabinmo, Timsa, Omowono. That is where we tend to go to pick players to come and play for the national team. It should not be told. It should be told, drafted these players in a national or regional academy. You have to match the identity, the philosophy of Ghana football and get them to go and compete for our national team. And we've never lacked talent. Talent, they do Ghana. Who could share Akola, me, juvenile football. Who could share Akola 7 years, 8 years, 9 years. Who share the natural talent. Such boys are not coached by any certified coach. But who share Nkola no Janchana so show Monkasa natural talent. Technique, would display the weight behind their passes, their movement, their footworks, everything to say, look, if only we can structure and harmonize the way we do our football in this country, the transition into the Black Star will be something that we'll be doing with cheeky ease after every 3 to 4 years. Maximum 5 years, we should have a lot of players capable to play for the national team of Ghana. And the talent they do work Roma.
Okay. Right. Coach, now you move straight to the big night. Europe and San Siro. big game, Inter versus Barcelona. First leg and day 3-3. My name said you about tonight's match now. Basso Inter up against Barcelona.
Oceane, omo die wo UEFA. Omo ma a dream bi bo mutum say yen bi sa away go no fi Champions League no. Oma boa papa nyame be chira san crop. Because look, believe you me, a goal was still in operation. Milan have made this game
the newspapers now.
Almost to watch it because they would have thought, say, Omokita 3 away goal. So let's make it difficult. But no, maybe bomb pie say Barcelona should score first. Send the better game the better. Because the Barcelona we show all attacking, all in football. Then of course, without the doubt, we are going to have another spectacle. That is not to say Inter Milan themselves don't have what it takes to make it a spectacle. In the Inter Milan will be missing their talisman, their captain, Lautaro Martinez, is injured. So that is a huge miss. Turan is not fully fit. I don't know whether for Barcelona, if Balde, I'm told, will be back, will be back. If Lewandowski is going to play a little part in this game, 60-70 minutes. Look, after Barcelona to go on the day, I think, dominate the round up. But they have to be very careful with the high line. Inter said their strength is their set pieces. They are bigger, they are physically stronger, and I think they'll have to impose themselves. For Inter to win, they need to make it very, very ugly. They need to play their best defensive game ever. Is it beyond an Italian team, say, but defensively to achieve a result? I don't think so. They are very capable. But just that in the game of football, if you defend too much, you tend to exert too much energy. And the team passing the ball around, the team with the better technical players, most often than none, they tend to see the gap. They tend to see the passer a bit being open. And at the end of the day, you tend to concede. But look, these two teams, in my view, whoever qualifies will definitely win the cup in Bayern Munich in May.
Coach Chris Anope, that's it for your time. Right, so one of the finest coaches in Ghana, Coach Christopher Nemlini Atenenkano. Now, so you coach Hansi Flick, ono coach my FC Barcelona team no. Ahead of the game, yente the coach no, Eka Hansi Flick coach for FC Barcelona. Yente coach Imra.
Okay, and for me, of course, there are now we win 2 titles. Now there are the important weeks, important matches. In the end of the season, it's normal like that. When you're on this stage, on this level, when you're playing on this level, it's always like that, and it's a good thing. And what I want to see from my team is that they are appreciate that they enjoy it. The enthusiasm to show how good we can play as a team, and this is for me very important to make the club proud, the fans proud, the family proud. Himself, the team, of course. This is what I want to see. And of course, and this is also what Danny said. This is the way how we want to play. We want to enjoy how we play football, also that the fans enjoy it. And at the moment it's like that, and I'm really happy to okay. And for me, of course, there are now
Emma FC Barcelona, Hansi Flick, and Atenenkano. Finally, Yensho coach are also in charge. Emma Inter finally near wrap up. Simeone Inzaghi and the coach of making sure say Inter team no very strong. Yenti coach no kick na fancy.
Quando ha parlato insieme per quanto riguarda la domanda sui nostri tifosi e sul gruppo, dovremo fare una grande gara contro una squadra fortissima che abbiamo toccato con mano, perché abbiamo visto tanti video, abbiamo visto la loro forza, e ci vorrà una grande Inter concentrata, attenta, lucida, perché affrontiamo una grandissima squadra.
Mediaset. Ciao Simone.
Simeone Inzaghi and Agyapong. So match tonight 7 p.m. kickoff time. ewo San Siro Inter up against Barcelona. Ebe how anime be see china another big night between Arsenal and Paris Saint-Germain. Maybe this will come on later. But you face no pay the nurse so ye part of the sports segment. From Kofi Amponsa osi ahene. Ye ncha omra o wa ahene entwi buesi akunsie dialogue etoso matching.
All right, welcome back. Brasso say the bonka temo sembro. Na ebeda Kofi Amponsa osi ahene ase. Na odi agudi mu nsem me gidi se enra black satellite mrante no. Omobobo no pa enra me de bani hwebi mrante no ebo momode. But yeah, Black Stars ne de o masem de ebeka ho asem akire. Omomode ne de ebeka ho asem akire because crew apa beye almost 40 years ni. Crew edi crew pa yanyi bi mahada. But you know, best support us yehwe say World Cup qualifiers e koso no. E betimi a pass it through. Na ama emrante no akọ 2026. Ghanaians are waiting say ombenya kwanya. Omako Mexico, Canada, USA ni bi. Nti e very necessary pa say say Ghana fo nyina enya akwanya ehwe bi. Na obia timi ko pimo ho. Supporters union so ani abere. Reporters ani abere. Ena omonso a entimi enkobi so ani behwe o TV so ani abere. Because Black Stars AFCON yenkobi. Entimi an qualify Morocco 2025 yenka ho. Ti ebeda Kofi Amponsa osi ahene ase. Yekọ ani the bonka temo nsema bro ewie pe any a lawyer for anybody in common a guest and so on because I know save the judiciary the mono and it was massive out attendance was great, was very very great and yasem kitwa ti yebedo mase pa say o match the constitution no e makwan and say emerakuni no the 1992 constitution no e makwan say nyoma bi koso o menu na ontiase ha obetimi akire wadwen ana odi ho befa amanfom na matese hu monten so as a sign to the president or the leader, as a sign to the president or the leader na ohunu said the oye no enye enti we should take note of that ebeboa pa the bonka tem nkomo ebro sabatel ene yenua ba ebeboa me na yede na poso the bonka tem no ensem ede aba na demonstration ebi busa se ebe kosua se ya na ba ko pe na omoye na anase ombesa ayibio. These are the questions people are asking. Na yewe de kwakosi. I think after the demonstration, Ghana Police Service and so I invited the minority leader. We don't know what actually happened. The minority leader, yaton safre no. The oye ya, and I'm so my yaton safre no de emre enen kriabea ene bechre. We will take note of that. Na ye hu se ne nyoma ete me dey owo ahene entwibu sia join our YouTube channel no so na 2tvgh na drop your comment. Reasonable comment will be read on the show, not attacks and insults. Reasonable comment will be read on the platform, from the platform, on this great platform, not attacks and insults. The caliber of people watching are very discerning people. Our madrimu daho, and a kukudam, and an intini, and a ridgmedi. Until the obeba na ode eye atenie abano yemfo no so our sabato I crado na this morning with great pleasure na enuaba waba we kotomono kra kotomono foforo kra afi no abafia mono chiao afi na waba ene ebeyi ne hontuma kire na Oba ya santo akukuduro for word so sen na wosen se ono no kura tuo na wodi tuo puma tuo na wodi to ayeram efi ha kukudam ewo ha ebi edi assembly ma pen ebi nso so mo yen sempewura krobonia sebi oni ne kroma aduane na wodi spaghetti omunyina wa ha ti sempewura kwa ntwibu esia omunyina squad ne doso sana uko MCR Mr. Fen ne dom mo bodwuma papa ti menyo ayima say awode o
me adom boko na so
ahade senior ubese senior egu ani de wahani na yema wakwa abanso
meje so
yedase se wabeka abusua ku Kencity adwuma wura yura Ken ohene Agyapong akompre kon bema kukudrofo de wanting teso nto onfa ne tetrema amfa de wose a woyo na daroma ene ye ne de wa ha ebi enya mfiedu nson e wa ha ebi enya mfiedu nwotwe e wa ha ebi enya mfie nan e wa ha yenso enya mfie nwotwe eguso epem ko
okay
me gidi se ba wa bai wa ba fie nti kan wakoma to yem so wa ba fie
me da say
udi an kasa de say
media kasa de nana ya asantewa
okay nana ya asantewa eda se wabeka busu asante ne hu waba trase waba trase na if you had yebesha da de wa fatinary no kakra
okay
na ya hwe se ne dwumadi etie ebi pe fufu ebi pe kokunti ebi pe fried rice ebi pe gobe
okay
ma wo pe gobe no president ejina wo and ebi nso pe akpele
wow
elekem wa ha yewo eye abukarim wa ha
okay
obi a chese tribe ni bia wa ho okay abukarim e wa ha elekem bobo wa ha asantefo wa ha achimfo wa ha krobofo wa ha aigbefo wa ha ase obi a ya ba ho obi a ya ba ha
ene na achim ni fufura ba beka ho
ya chimi
ai achim kwana na
muna munum brem no
nya asem ketu
ene brem na ni ase
sisi ade brem de yemfa nya hwe bi yentimi kan ho asem ye kakra ne ye fere
ya asem first na ka mo de bom ho mra ne
ene nya asem ketu
achim kwana na munum brem
o be kan ya ne ye de hoho aye ho sisi ade ye kakra na ye se e de ne ho ne aye what can I say?
Well, ebehwe ho asem aka because galamsey no ho asem ka no aye de wo ho
aye bibia wo ho
pa what follows galamsey ko no
galamsey no yaka ho nsem bebre na kabia yese wo kaka enkosi aga
okay
sana me hu no efise obekọ akwa ye reporter hodro na wo de ababet na TV so na radio so aka sen ne be ya nka bia mpanifo bi ebeti omo na isi form so na akwa ye bibia ho nti yaka so ye hwe
udi se de na makona ye den
na makona ye den no eye nema bebre
okay factors e
doso sisi ade enmebo no kire se adwuma ni ho nti adwuma na eni ho no ena ma galamsey no e ma ne homene so ena sisi akwa ndua na menenam social media ne so na meti se obi ka se sisi ano akwa se ukọ sebi nkrase nkrenkuma mu galamsey no e ma ne homene so ho a eye enkwada omunya 18 years.
Ah, well, so come go school.
Esan come go school.
Amo
na sisi amo ye galamsey na ha dwen ye pa. Eno nti ye hwese mpanifo beka ho asem. Na matimi aboa.
Would say betime to ase because still ye dia soldier for ko soldier for nko obi ehun soldier first no ye dwane. Isia sa water guards ya mampani apa ho ntumi. A soldier for abeti so kra ntimi ko. Sa mrantie ne mabawa ye se mu na behwe aboa na omode ombeye mu ho atetenkro no omo ne nam na omo titi na omo be ka kire mpanifo odi se sanko fukui lance minister for frapa omo betima eduma
omo beye omo afemu de omo betimi aye na omo betimi aye na first ne de nka woti soja ni nka na nka we mo hihye pa wonya ti se ni pass mesi soja ni aka bebe obefa mpo mfa ho bi ne nso na de enti saa bi mu nti ye hwe se nyame na betimi atoto yi na galamsey na ama ne homene so o mai mu a ese ye nsase mfude ye kwaye ne enema bebre no eto etimi atwa
okay
na ama o mai no etimi akwa
all right Sabata o want to say
nyame adome ho ye pa na also
ya ho ye se na egu ani me did say annual follow demonstration
eno ami hu bi pa
na ekoso
na ekoso
wow e be hwe de se oba na yi no chief justice oya oba
ai
nti e ma de na mo ye
so enti na mo ye demonstration enti aban because as e ma no moto mani esi ye sododo
as a ma guzi ma kura di bre wa chief justice o ntimenya ne di bre awi ma na se aka easy ma me no
yes no pe
because positions akakraka no
ni abide in crofo by
I critical well you hear people kura on the headline so na obaya santo amwai
mate me the daily guide and a shase declare assets tomorrow or dismissal Mahama to appointees. Otum 4 clocks 75 today. COP interdicted for possessing tramadol. Opposition parties hit streets over CJ's removal. Into daily guide the day the ban no pain no.
There be story now. Ose one now possessing tramadol. Why?
COP.
Tramadol.
Possessing tramadol.
COP. Well, Anna, come.
I was saying, no pay the Obokata and Sasomo Elfidem ha and Ayesha no na daily guide and I no pay me sa ekremo ewa hanti bana headlines no and near the atuja near so ewa Michael Krugane mu and near tregu the Obokata swa and no pay yebo mu amane ediamao. Na send odi kan edibi etuja no dismiss asset tomorrow. Eno ekoso ewo omayi mu ani nyina no ewo de Obokata mu na Dear John Dramani Mahama Edin Sembi Ababetuja, watch se appointees asisi awafa womono. Se eyade awo ba Bible bo man no abebua onu na membu ama NDC amemu etimi afa ne ntuma pa efradia. Eyade onu so betimi ni waye adwuma ni yie pa na eba be ye se bi wo ba be fa kuntu na se aba be ye nnema bia emwa na nsem fata dia. Ene na entimi mwa mama amemu na opese obu no ebetimi afa ne ntuma pa ediefra. Na me no kasa sisi an so wo hwe bana headline na parties ahodro ene nrada wode wo ho ekohye mu ewo ye chechenchiri chefa ne ntoma pefra ye ewo mayi mu ni nyina no eye sija ye itu na ase akunya efri ho na omo kire se emwa ema senia amemmuo no epese ekono ebetimi akọ enkofo bi kra eche se ye John Dramani Mahama ni tiri mu po bi a wode ba se wode ba bebu oman no eno ho anamotu obi na wotu a anopei the Bokata no eboye mu amani.
All right, so that was daily guide.
Daily guide.
Paper for Bene crowd.
The Chronicle.
Okay.
Osahen yells, Judiciary is being intimidated as coalition of political parties bear teeth at Mahama. Chopoli lands, 7 suspected land gas granted bail. Into Chronicle, so the other ban.
Since I'm put here, no chum. Sasoma no chum manson. And Kokabi, Chief Tansi Assembly who chum, who land guard the cemetery, cause Yaka and Kusiaga and Kokabi na land guard from the bow.
Mate.
Yanko na ima yanko.
Abusa yeto aso edi ama odi abusa judiciary hu nsem no na no pay eda ha ye ka ho asem edi achew judiciary hu nsem yi die Ghana ha me judi sesisi asem a eje ne ho me na ewo man mu eno no enu ti enu ado ye che na ekoso na no pay ye di mu nsem som woni nyina no eye se ne be ya nema betimi afa ne ntoma pefra na ne metimi akoyie enu ti na enu ada oye kire yi ema ne ho me ne so ewo man ni mu na ne nyina no kame ayese Ghana fo ye pese ye te ye ho ase na sebi amamra ye de boabu oman no ye betimi ekramudie na obia bete ne ho ase na sebi enkoye se wei aban we baso a ewo no oba beye ewo na memuo mu na aban we nso baso a ewo ne no so eba beye ewo na memuo mu.
Okay, na wakoyo oba yi die na ye tu oba so sa ye se constitution no ye nyina ye kan bi ye nya lawyer for the omuna akoma lawyer for suku.
Okay.
The omampani ayi eni nipa doma no ahwe nipa ekọ o follow nipa ekọ ya na abaya aba within 4-5 months na hwe political parties ekukudama o hwe attendance na obeka na say
so far ye beka se Ghana for sebi ase ye hu papa ye hu bone twin and asisi anu so no party nsam no ehu nhye dan hia yen dodo nemo ne hia yen se wo ba no waba be ye oman ni yie
na da ho
enu ne hia ye enti se wo ba abosome nan mu ani wo ba betwem fie nan na se abosome nan mu ani se oye kire ama ne home ne so na se Ghana fo nyina di wontoma abontoma no se ye ba be ye oye kire na se se wo se niema bi wo ho a enkoyie
nti o se o ma no ho
niema bi wo ho a enginagina yie wo krampo de wasan aba wabda pen ene ne wasan ababie mu
ye fe na ababie o
ababie o enti ne bi o ha enkoyie na abosome nan pe oye kire na se enu ada na ahomete enu na mehwe bi e wo social media ne so na ahomete ti na mebusa se ye na ye wo man mu ena ye nyina so ye hu ne kwaso abato omre na ye de na abosome nan pe ya sama ye home ne so ase ye konto kwa ye kasa ene maybe o ha ye sheda anti ye ho Ghana for ya kase ye sheda anti ye ho
omampani John Dramani Mahama ababio odaroma ma homene so sabato ye the next paper e crowd.
The Ghanaian Times. Asset declaration. President to dismiss non-compliant appointees. Launches code of ethics, code of conduct. Coalition of political parties demo. Demands reversal of CJ's removal, suspension. Ghanaian Times so dear no. And also Times needy fund. Lady now when you bring tumor now person we the surgery. Ghanaian Times they needy funds. Egu hasing.
I'm crank to say you I compare ko han Agyapong. Wo sha se nyende. Kemo na baso. I'm crank timi di omu si wo se obi yare. Yen ko in operation. Ankrakra di mo hu si wo se obi hia school fees ye moa no ankrakra di mo si wo se obi hia moa ye moa no ye ra kan no in Agyapong say ye rate be rating number 1 so waye enti ye hu obi say ya ye hu nipa bi say ya ano omo amobbo sanko fo na mobo enti amma because obi obon say Ghana for ya ye heda ye observe ade enipa bi wo ho a okwa hu yehiem na onyamwa sa nipa no be obrempon daachi na ima yehwa
abusa yegusu edide bokata ni mu nsem no esomo the Ghanaian Times na no pay yedi mu nsem no esomo na enu ada wo ye kire koso na no pay omode hu nsem aba betudwa e wo Ghanaian Times na no pay katafa etoso ennan wunya bi kinkan a ebetimi aboane nyina no e ye kire twagu ye e wo enura enkrapompuni mantem monten so e hu nsem e na aba betudwa e wo ha sawa so e na mampani emprempe wono e na ebu oman no ye John Dramani Mahama foni ha na infoni no mu nsem no e kire se sisi ano wo walanche code of conduct for kwa na ne kase mu no so mampani amayete ho asese eneme bi o ha first no nanka na memu etwem no oyeye ne so ne de onye biem ebi kra no oka etudwa ese achede ahodra ye che se obi che MP bia minister bia de no sa ne mane nya onsoso so biem na achede no mpo
no abasa no Ford no gin and baby no yes Ford ni o.
Say no ntina o ka say onye bie mu no. Nti sisi a che de ba ye kra no hand over e de che ye. Ono e de ma onipa foforo anaso de ma adwumako foforo a on pese obi benya no ho asema ka say wo kra na wo hye mra no nenso sisi a mra no ka wo hye ye no wabu so.
Okay.
Enu ti mampani su ensema ono e de ababetu dwa eno no.
Okay, Sabato, I heard the next people na enkwenim.
Where last one? Daily Graphic. Protesters want CJ suspension reversed. Ghana throws away 762.32 billion Ghana cedis in food annually, waste higher than the global average. Failure to meet asset declaration deadlines. Government appointees lose 3 months' salaries. Non-compliance by May 7th. Compliance by May 7th results in dismissal. Into Daily Graphics, so Edia de Bano Penum.
All right. Until if for people story about who man na
Ghana man penny nana Ghana man penny Rajon Dramani Mahama and Kameyaka Nanado.
Nanado no say akufo-addo die no so against.
Yeah, Rajon Dramani Mahama. Man penny Edia Baba to just say away emra for wasan hihye na ne kase mu no de atu dwa sem sisi ase wo ye obi a wo bua no wo ye appointee a wo kan na memu ho ema bibia timi akonkan wo ono na memu mprempren a wo buidi a wo salary se ordinary bi tu dwa se wo salary no every month bia no omo wo eku a anase amo wa bedweku omo de 1 month kwa akoka ho na omo de aboa eno eba be ye sika fofora eba be boa ma oman no etimi akọ anim na ordinary bi atu dwa wo kan ho asem se wo neme bi eka achi a se wo report bi a wo be ye no eka achi a wo bete with 3 months
if you
eka 1 month na ono akasa ahye edi aka ho no nti na ise 4 months papa ene ye ba betew ewo mo salary na ise 4 months abusume mako nan unya pay no eye emra fofra wa hyehye
ade a fire team fra ketum de obi aba adwuma na o mayente no Ghana ni bia no ye tini pay pa ade a oso ye ma e betini pay no
ba me de ne say pay no mo beti no kre
honan so mo Sabato so akofasem se be ya ye betie
ye kama Ghana fo nyina te say ni e be na so nya de o be
be de
nya de o be
mo bo ti se mampani se ma declare me 6 months salary to support me
what kra obenya o be before frashing
ebi ana o kan so obedi hu djuma nti e
ndi obedi hu
se de o kan se
boto na nkasa mo be fa be before anya hye
all right I think say you be head kwakosi ni nyina Ghana ye yo na ye pe o favorite aduane be na o pe
my favorite
o favorite so
asemo
uni favorite abetie ene de nkaten kwan na
abetie ne
abekwai ana nkate
abekwai de mempe light soup
kokodin light soup ene obetumi adjoin ko no
oh okay
kunti na gobe mpe gobe
eno na me pese me ye wo fie
gobe no
ni di no ya medin kakra me pedo bet se me di on se beans na na moa aha nti se me di na me hu aboa ba kwa e betimi atia me kra ntimi am ye wo fie dia me okay bet abonte de ne de ana manage
okay the favorite na nkasa ya betie
na kokonte ne dia no pa wi anwumra homache time
bi na obedi ana you dey assume
ana dwunna
da yesumu
de mi
well abujafo e beda inu ama yase se na me di kaka no ebusu asante nyina ye nipa baako
okay
na ye nipa ku baako a wabehye wa ha so that say emrante wa ha maba wa ha se ne yenso ye ba ye beto afoforo wa ha ebi wo ha me beto mu na omuti ni mfu odwen but adwene bem 8 years me beto mu obia ye na adwuma nti de nso ye da hye wonsa no ya dai wa ye ne wi na okọ ba bi nti wa ba kan wakoma to yam na be pa bitini bi ma wadi
mate
na ye de ama wakwaba
mate
alright nti enu ba ya santoa eno no be da oni Sabato fa ase ade kwa kodi nkomo kakra briefly na ya hwe eno a de ekoso ewo Ghana on my Ghana titi no Greater Accra ha o hwe de ekoso eye de demonstration na ekoso ene de asi nyina ye behwe ehun nsem na yaka ho asemti ye bekọ ahoma no so na ene emranim ni ba akwa kodi nkomo because emrano, the interpretation of the law. Anyhow, in Chichimuno IBC Basa. Me okay article 146 na I read the article, the constitution. Adi I bet me ama ye jina so eyi chief justice. Ye yi na di ana ye kwan ne to akunya. One, or say on grounds of incompetence. Na juma no onim hu nim de wa bon wo ho. Ohu boto anu fa kura nhyem. Eno ye one. And ontimi perform the duty, the functional duty as the chief justice. Adwuma na adahye nsa no otimi ye. Ana ontimi ye. Eno ne wonsam. Enti lawyer Enoch Anhwere Afoakwa is a legal practitioner. Council Tianka na 2TV the dialogue so ni me watching. Na onembo ko de. Anwa demonstration what be ko bi.
Oh, you don't. The corporate side is civic responsibilities.
Council Peja one kakana semento ne.
Nyame adom.
Okay.
The corporate for me is civic responsibility.
Okay. Okay, so from time of the course nyina no na udi makotene.
And the makotene pa.
Joe. What the reason for save the judiciary the subject topic, the headline, save the judiciary. Dear na course unti I say a save the judiciary no.
Me da say my me for kasa fidesi na me for yes nkoma my for name of chief na. Na a chief of semita wo say me ya semita e modro. Dey nyina be kai say ebra na ebo so eba 2024 general elections. NDC a lawyer for bi ku ya ewo ho. Ema o mampanyin enkane na oye NDC flag bearer ene oye o mampanyin edit wo monim say they should avail themselves to be appointed as judges. Ebio almost na momo kaka ma for rebrand so e ka say the tenure of office and the term of office of some heads of constitutional bodies like the Judiciary, Electoral Commission and others could terminate with the term of President Akufo-Addo. Meaning say or Mampeni Akufo-Addo the term of office expire. The heads of the various constitutional bodies almost also term of office expire. And yeah no and emra eka. Because similarly, sir, leaders of these constitutional bodies, or term of office, because security of tenure as far as their term of office is concerned, any elected office. Now, okay, yeah, and the amount you couldn't about them, or more said you made the yes, so the achieve this untoward goal. Now, okay, save the judiciary demonstration here and now. It is to tell a simple story and to convey a simple message. Say President Mahama, any NDC Abaya was, and reduce all the three arms of government into one arm of government, subject to the direction and control of the executive, that is the president. And I was a chief justice, our head of the judiciary. Executive is not stretching a long arm. And the Kokura was here suspending the chief justice of the Republic of Ghana. It's mark of partisanship. It's mark of interference within the judiciary. And Omaibiano or what said, features of democracy. Adia more Omaibiano actually clear democratic structure. I say over robust and independent judiciary. As MCA or Bankodao. I don't say investor be about my more. The only country the structure of your judiciary, whether your judiciary is independent, and I said the judiciary, aligned with the executive. And Ghana, they are demonstrating over the years, say democratic ideals and principles, HBN of Asia, okay, Ghana, judiciary, the judiciary of Ghana, and the nature that of Gambia, and nature the judiciary of other countries in Africa. Now, after adding, and other judicial arms of other governments of different states in the African region. After the year, the end of the year, the man yourself, a room near the saying of cry. Near Ekikakono, well-meaning citizens of this republic. I'm sorry, and Kasa, as of war, organized labor for Kasa, then some Kasa or Mokaya, no seven. Emunye Drew said, yeah, Ebrano Mampeni, akufo-addo war. Now, or Mubun also said, Galante Air Coso. Now, Motin Tesukoko said, so Mampeni, akufo-addo 200 more. Omode tools, and good form, I'm organized labor. Ghana has a down striker, my Libya and Craigie. I believe that statement was so loud that a YBB Ewayem has seen. GDA said, well-meaning citizens of this country, and sorry, I judiciary, say, you share MIA, the among yourself, every realm, it's in Simun, said the FPCA, Yasay or minor ball. Or Penny and Aswa for a control the executive. Obiani who to me because in your cost your court something December 7. It is out to me, I was so many sorts out to me a Ghana for the amount. If you told something December 7 for no, yes, also to Aba at the Mamra Sebegafua, or Mampeni, Namanu Kumum Sebegafua, and dominated the parliament, the ninth parliament of the Republic of Ghana, or when the Kuta Speaker of Parliament, and the second arm of government, a legislature, no, a executive, no, Edia, a your Mampeni, Namanuku, Edia, or my dominated, they should be content with that. The independent judiciary, and was say a PNS at a free home. Now, who the year say it is the only arm of government I are clothing with judicial authority. Say executive, say legislature, and now say Uncle Crayant, young one say, now say Mansu, and now say Mitime Wanseba, the Yako down now or much no more system. I might be brave or Honomoa, Sebio, and Topa, Sebio, Civil War, any other wars, Echo Horma says our minor. I might be brave or Honomoa. I hear to cut in our mind. I might be brave or Honomoa. Investor confidence in Honomoa, foreign direct investment, ain't mean cost our mind. So no. Nina Sandema will say, or Mucha, Obia access is our mining structure now. Or who do you say, judiciary, Argentina, any sour mining. It's Argentina, any sour mining there. Who could you man now? You see, could rust our mining as a foreign investor, because Usika Betia for shit, Usika Betia for Loke, Unia, Wakibiamo. Ghana, dear, Ghana, Denino, Yesha, foreign direct investment, Bana Eba, irrespective of Abaya or Tiakunyaso, who's the Dani Denino, and Crankre buyer mining because yet the democratic means in the elected leaders, okay, the presidential and the parliamentary. You find a point papa so and your year and your two and your demonstration and your son Manema and your defense for a year attend before. If you okay, judiciary the judiciary has risen to the occasion when the time was needed. Say a bit almost in your bomb mine as soon as mobile. You had the election petition of 2012-2013. You had the election petition of 2020. How are the judicial arm of government, the Supreme Court of the Republic of Ghana, taking rising to the occasion, almost sustaining the peace and unity of our country in that regard.
Okay.
It's Owane, sir, Omanpenny be I campaign. Now that the campaign or you say, Oba, now what be not now the Judicial Council, now the Supreme Court, Wabaya an extension of the NBC headquarters of Adabraka. I was a Ghana forecast at Adabraka. So we should save the judiciary and save it now. It is enough, it's enough. Or my idea, I was starting resetting, or we my four legitimate, therefore, Modi. I was starting resetting, Yahudia Mabibra, Air Force, Ghana for a bonus. Now, after enough is enough. So we agree and call to them. Enough is enough. So we do the third arm of government, the judiciary. I was essential for well-meaning Ghanaians, the clergy, eminent citizens, statesmen, school for student leaders, organized labor, market women, taxi drivers, truck drivers, near Casa, like a severe mining. And this is the direction of mine economy. That's you know. A bit you have a policy.
All right.
Sabrina, you never cast him who yanka, then so not catch it.
Council, over Article 146 of the 1992 Constitution now. Muna muyemre nimu for. Muna mbitimi aboye. So, okase, removal of justices of superior court and chairman of the regional tribunal. One, no say, a justice of the Supreme Court or a chairman of the regional tribunal shall not be removed from office except for stated misbehavior or incompetence, or on grounds of inability to perform the functions of his office arising from infirmity of body or mind. Mona motimbro fuye ase media me dimye kakra ma kenka metiase say if say na constitution ka na ohwe petitioners na edi petition koma mampani it stands as it stands now and I'm so my suspending na emudia he na ye maame ye Gertrude Araba Isabat Saki Tokono, Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana wafumwo kakra ya makanya enunti ya suspend ya na epese yinadi.
Owa hene wadaroma me de say o kan sa enyina so e bitu de agina so na ye de atwe Chief Justice bia o ti akonya so ni dwumedi asensen sebi o wakati so ntimi nya adwuma na ye de ahye ne sa no ana say sebi o no hododo na why incapacitated ana ya catch na stated misbehavior bia why enti e no de gina so a ye de yi na fi na konya so ana se sa ni ho no mo de a a campaign promises are NBC for your ma or more and no anti na omugina so omo ye ne omo ye no sabio ebia na obi per term of office na o free say the oyi Chief Justice na sabio obetimi anya kwan bi no aye ne me be so ye presumptions
Okay,
enyansi ye etie nyina no ye nyina ne ye hwe ma say de nti e de akwanti na nipa ne tu sa na mo a wo tue sabi petition there. We are host of morning show here. Only make us no pay, you know. So be person will take you with you medina. Yet me invite fictitious petitions to see a family because of my opinion seriously. So conveyor belting, you know. Now Council of State now maybe over the years, you know. Only me position of Council of State say me I don't support the Council of State as it exists in current form.
okay.
Or the call the Council of State elections, Liam Corso, European NBC, former regional chairman, former one for the this cannot be a Council of State. Yes, independent, and no, and they could take this in this is in to be able to heal the health of our country, Ghana. I don't see, sir, or how any political agenda, any president blueprinter, Amanyokua no pretty to me, or this is already or bad, Judiciary, or the University, so no. Ebetimi akoso no sa pepe e na omuti na mo ye besre ye de ye say enkosi say petition e de ama mampanyin petition e de ama Speaker of Parliament petition e de ama the Judiciary through the Registrar of the Supreme Court no omo be ka bi a kire no so man ka bi wa ye be san tie simonti no so biom ye be hu ni say the constitution na omu street trase a ye fear constitution na to me na my kwan na the constitution say you have the right to protest, you know. You should be tested about so near protest here, said the Bayer, and the bonnie and cost say, you know, will be reversed.
Okay.
The power of the people, no, is mightier than the power of the executive. They should be one.
All right. Kazo, you better say no, but me did say at the appropriate time, no, e be this answer me won't come obio.
Miss Medase.
All right. So, with regards to the suspension of the Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana, Madam Araba Esabasaki Tokono, demonstrators and protesters are now on the street of the Greater Accra Metropolis, and no komo and a lawyer Enoch Afuakwa Akwakodi Enkomo on the 2TV dialogue. So it's time for discussions. Na yene mpenifodi nkomo. So stay tuned. I'll be right back after the short break. All right, yes, that's Nasibio, a brass society in Koma, El Krumha, and the cause, most especially save the judiciary the more coso. Aftermath of say a year protesters no a hate street no so their SEC which general per information which is a kakitwebi ka police ni bako eton sabo minority leader and also INCP minority leader issue statement sanso and me say police for so the statement about say almost invite no to come and respond to some issues and help them investigate the subject matter and also ekongo last week in komo say otumfo shia Bawku both parties the Kusasis and the Mamprosis on that Bawku crisis issues are ekoso elho it was between 28th to 1st May omawi first session a meeting or more actions inside to know the way forward about that subject matter. Bawku lasting peace and solutions are here fighting for the people of Bawku almost obinya abotoyem na Bawku-addo Bawku joa Ghana so ebe ejo. So this morning we are privileged to have Alhaji Faisal in the studio ewaha yenino ebabedi and Alhaji, good morning.
Morning.
Hope everything is well.
By grace.
How is Bawku?
Bawku is somehow calm.
Since Otumfo started the mediation.
Yes.
We've not witnessed any issue of shooting and attacking.
Yes, since 28th up to now.
Things are calm.
It's now calm.
Wow. Well, so let's start with the Save the Judiciary demo, then we will finish with the Bawku issue.
Okay.
The Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana stands now. She has been suspended by the President on grounds of 3 petitioners petitioning the President that of misconduct and other subjects. But looking at the details in the petition, what lawyers are saying is that there's nothing merit that can be based on for the suspension of the Chief Justice. People are saying it's politically motivated. Some are also saying intimidation from the NDC, and some of the lawyers and other prominent people are saying what the NDC campaign on, what they said previously, is what they are, doing. How do you see the whole issue surrounding this suspension of the Chief Justice and the Save the Judiciary demo that happened yesterday?
Well, first and foremost, let me say a very good morning to the viewers out there, and also use this opportunity to commend the organizers of the program yesterday, the demonstration, the national executives, and also commend the security agency, the media, especially the national organizer, Nanabi. He did well by organizing the people, because I was there. He was making, for the past 1 week, he was making calls, going to the police, making sure that they have come to agreement on the rules, where to pass and where not to pass. And God being so good, yesterday we started it and we ended very peacefully. To be honest, I am not a happy person sitting down this morning. I'm saying this because, look, in this country, every law or laws that is governing us as a country, most of the laws we base on or we rely on precedents. I'm saying precedents because we are looking up to the country like US, UK, and the rest. And they have practiced democracy for more than 200 years. And when you go back to history, both America, UK, Germany, you never see any country among those countries that have mentioned their names that have even made any attempt of taking their CJ. So why Ghana? Why Ghana? And like you've said, when NDC were campaigning, Mama met the lawyers of NDC and promised them, he made mention to them clearly that if he become the president of this country, he will make sure he will pack them to the court. And that's exactly what we are seeing. And you have the constitutional right to appoint a judge to go and occupy any portfolio or any court, provided if there are vacancies. But look at things. This is not something that you will say the CJ is going on retirement. But you are suspending her based on hearsay or rumor, or based on NDC supporters. Just sit somewhere, decided to put something on paper, come and give it to you, because the Constitution says you should do ABC if you want to take her out. But all the allegations that they are saying, or they are accusing her of doing, to me, as a layman out there, they are not tangible.
Okay.
Why am I saying so? Why will you say she has traveled with her husband? She has used state money to travel with her husband. So based on that, she should be removed. That doesn't make sense. So as a country, we are heading towards a dangerous. Mama is taking us backwards. Look, NDC can do anything as far as power is concerned. We're in this country when judges were shot and killed. So it took people like Nanado, Kusi Pratt, Rokubwewe, I can name them.
Yeah.
They have to come out, demonstrate that, look, we have to leave all what we are experiencing today.
That's the Kumi Prekon demonstration.
Absolutely, in 1995.
Okay. Yeah.
Today, myself and you are sitting down this morning, talking, and people are listening to us. It's because of this demonstration that Nanado and Co. organized, and demonstrate that, look, we need freedom of what? Expression. But you have taken over power less than 5 months or less than 4 months, and we are experiencing this gargantuan removal of the highest court of the land, the one who is leading the highest court of the land. You want to take her out and replace her with somebody that people are saying he was behind the scene, he's a card-bearing member of NDC. That's what people are saying out there. As to whether it's true or not, we don't know.
No, okay.
But that's what is out there. So it's very dangerous as a country or a president to want to take us through this.
Yeah, Osha the Akoso na Osha the ABCA. Like you said, US for example, the Chief Justice has been there since.
Yes.
Would you say, people saying, Mampeni want to secure another term of office, you know? That's why he's doing that.
All indication shows that what people are saying or the speculation out there is true. Because when they won power, there were audios going around, speculative audios, that these numbers, you realize they were fighting for some seats. They were making so much noise that they want those seats to add up so that they can amend the constitution for Mahama to rerun again. But look, we cannot sit down for this thing to happen. Let me take you back to Burkina. That's exactly what happened in Burkina. The then president, Blaise Compaoré, wanted to amend the constitution so that he get the opportunity to rerun again. The people of Burkina said, no, we will not agree. They have to start demonstration for 3 days. Went to parliament, set the parliament on fire. And look at where they are today. So we will not sit down as a country and allow NDC and Mahama to stampede the constitution, amend the constitution, and allow Mahama to rerun again. No, we will not sit down for that thing to happen. So we are cautioning them. We are cautioning the NDC and Mahama. They should be very careful. If not, this country cannot contain both MPP and NDC.
Looking at Amamuno Senior Cosisiana, do you think the NDC beat me about my
NDC, I don't know how to describe them. They are very dangerous when it comes to our democracy. I'm telling you, NDC is very, very, because Mama said it clear, that when it comes to violence, NDC can do worse, can do better than any political party in this country. So if a president, a sitting president, or somebody who wants to become the president then will be able to sit on air or political campaign platform and say this, today, that person is the #1 gentleman of this country. It means we are not safe as a country. Mama can do anything to amend the constitution, to rerun again.
Wow.
But I'm urging the people of NDC, they should be careful with Mama. There are good people in NDC. That one, there's no doubt about it. But if they allow Mama to do this, and they are thinking that it is going to affect only NDC or MPP or CPP or PNC, look, it will come after them. Because Mama is going to set a bad precedence. Assuming if Mama amend the constitution today and get the opportunity to rerun again, it means Nanado can get up today and say, well, he can also come back
again
and govern this country.
Yeah.
Assuming tomorrow, if the party give Agyapong the opportunity to lead the party, or Baumia to lead the party, or Boache Jako to lead the party, and the person had the opportunity to be the president of this country and govern this country for 8 years. In his 8th year, he can decide that, well, let me amend the constitution and rerun again.
Continue.
So it means Mama is setting a bad precedence that we all need to come together and demonstrate against this. So we are urging the civil society out there, the taxi drivers, the kenke sellers, the watch sellers. We should come together and fight NDC led by Mama to make sure that this thing shouldn't happen. Because if Mama succeeds in amending this constitution, then we are finished as a country. Or we are finished.
Do you think if such thing continue, it can lead to chaos, can lead to war or something like that?
Like I said, if Mama decided to amend the constitution today, we, the youth of this country, will not sit down and allow Mama to do that. Seriously. The demonstration, this is the first time we are organizing such a demonstration. But look at the numbers. Less than 4 months, we've lost power. And we're able to organize such a gargantuan demonstration yesterday.
In fact, I was surprised looking at the numbers, the attendance of the protesters. I was even surprised.
Yesterday morning, before I got to the demonstration, I was at Adua TV.
Oh, okay.
And
oh, you were part? You were there?
Yes, I was there. I was there yesterday.
Okay.
I finished the morning program, went and joined them at the Supreme Court. Then from there, we went through up to the Jubilee House to give the petition. And the Deputy Chief of Staff, Sandego, came there.
I was surprised looking at the numbers.
The numbers
I was shocked.
Me, myself, I was surprised. There were people, look, we were not expecting them. There were people that came out there yesterday, even women, old ladies, 60, 70 years of age. And they were there to support, to make sure that what NDC and Mama are trying to do, I don't know whether Mama decided to keep the constitution of this country aside and do whatever he wants to do, or what. Because this is a political party who said they respect women, who said they started introducing a first vice president of the republic as a woman. So why do you want to take a woman and replace her with a man? On what basis? You want to remove her and replace her. Instead of, there are women among the judges. Why won't you appoint any woman to act?
To be acting. And
you are appointing a man. And we heard that after that, they are moving to this is easy. So it means Mama and NDC are setting a bad precedent. So as a country, we need to come in our numbers to demonstrate to them. So we are urging him to coil back on the decision. We are urging Mahama and NDC to coil back on this decision that they are trying to do. If not, this country cannot contain we, the MPP and the NDC.
You've raised a point. Where even is our vice president? Because it's been almost a month now. There was a statement from the office of the president seeking medical attention abroad for 3 weeks, and she'll be resuming. We're all praying and hoping that the vice president will return soon. But I don't know. We've not heard any information from Felix Kwachu.
I think it's more than a month now.
Yes.
And this constitution spells out clearly that if the person is not fit for purpose, the person can step aside for a new person
to come.
For Mama to get the opportunity and appoint a new person. Up to now, since the statement up to now, it's more than a month. We are not hearing from her. We are not hearing from the government. What is happening, we don't know. And that's exactly what they did when Ms. was not well. We wanted to know what is happening to him. Mama was doing some corner with the issue. At the end of the day, look at what happened. For the first time, a president died in office. So we don't want that thing that happened to us to happen to our mother. So the President Communication Bureau need to come out
and brief the country.
And brief the country what is happening with regards to our mother's health. Because she's the second gentlewoman of the land. Is that not so? So I'll use this opportunity to call on the President to issue a statement with regards to her health for us to know what is the status now.
This is very surprising.
It's very serious.
Yeah. Well, Tiani Alhaji Feza and I didn't come on the 2TV today, 6th of May 2025, on subject matter of Save the Judiciary demonstration and a course. Now let's bounce back to the Bawku issue. Bawku. Now Otumfo invited both parties, the Kusasis and the Mamprosis, with regards to what is happening in Bawku. And starting from 28 May, per what the statement from Menchia came out.
Yes.
And 28 to 1st May, we've seen videos. What actually transpired at Menchia, some of us, we've not heard it.
Yes.
Because it wasn't a public discussion or public discourse. Do you think what is happening and looking at the mediation procedure, this issue can be resolved and peace will prevail in Bawku?
I hope so. I hope so, because we believe in Asante.
Okay.
And everybody look up to him when it comes to chieftaincy matters.
Okay.
So since 28th, when he started the mediation, peace has been restored in Bawku. There's a little bit calm, and people are now waiting to hear from him. And after that, both factions, I think one faction came out with a statement which was not what they discussed there. And Ashanti issue a serious warning to that effect. Tell the person that, look, be careful. And even charge them.
For disobedience.
Absolutely. Making sure that he wants to every Ghanaian to see him being fair to both factions.
Okay.
Because when you are mediating such a conflict resolution, you need to be very careful on how you
should let the truth of the matter
so that when you are done, both factions will feel they were treated fairly.
Okay.
So that's exactly what is happening. So he said he has postponed because of this chief, I don't know, I forgot his name. Oh, one of his chief.
Okay.
Yeah,
that is the Mampohene.
Mampohene.
That's the demise of the Mampohene.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So based on that, he decided to
suspend the mediation.
Okay. And resume somewhere next week. So we are hoping that when he resumes, we should be able to get a finality on Bawku issue.
Okay.
So that every person living outside Bawku can go back to Bawku. Those people who were in Bawku and they left the place, they can go back and do their normal business. The teachers, nurses that were there today, they have run, they can go back so that at least the good people of Bawku or the children of Bawku can also get the opportunity to be educated.
So since the issue happened, school children are home.
Yes.
Farmers are unable to go to farm.
Nobody can farm. Hospitals have been closed.
This is very sad.
Banks has been closed. Business has shut down. Bawku is now is a ghost town.
But looking at the politicization of this matter, do you think after the mediation, sending NDC for politics around this Bawku, trying to incite the youth, trying to paint other political party black, thinking they are the right people, they are rather fighting for the youth and others.
Yes.
And the rate at which this politicization of this matter has been there for quite long. Do you think after the mediation, both parties will, subscribe to whatever will transpire from Asia?
Well, I am very sure because of the one handling the issue.
Okay.
The Ashantini. Because if it was somebody, I wouldn't have that confidence
okay,
to believe, because NDC could have done anything. But Ashantini, you cannot go and buy his conscience. You cannot go and buy Ashantini's conscience, no matter how powerful you are politically. Okay. You cannot do that to Ashantini. So based on that, I think after the mediation, peace will restore in Bawku, so that everybody will be able to get the opportunity to do his normal business or normal campaign in Bawku. But for NDC, they are not to be trusted. NDC can do anything. So when they are speaking, it's like yesterday when I heard the president talking about code of conduct, I was like, hey, this man, how do you believe this man? He cannot be trusted. Because this is a man who was promising that, if they come to power, if they win power, they will do health insurance, they will do one-time premium. Up to today, they are not talking about it again. This is the man who promised, when I win power, first-year students will not pay fees. Are they talking about it again?
No.
Zero. So NDC are not to be trusted. Yesterday, he was telling his appointees that nobody should venture of taking any bribe from any person. If you are to take bribe, you shouldn't take more than 20,000 Ghana cedi. And I say, hey, then you can go and give 18,900 Ghana cedi to any appointee of Mama. If Mama is saying any appointee shouldn't take bribe of 20,000, then if I want to give a minister or a CEO a bribe, then I'll go with 19,900 to go and give it to him instead of 20,000. What kind of a president is this? And he was telling them that from yesterday to tomorrow, anybody who failed to declare his asset will be charged what? A 3-month salary will be what?
Deduction.
Will be deducted. To do what? And that money will be paid into Mama what? Mama Foundation. Is Mama Foundation a state cafes? Why can't they pay the money back to the state? And they are paying it to Mama Foundation. It means you have appointed them so that your foundation you can use them to enrich your foundation. What kind of leadership is this? So MDC and Mama, look, we are in trouble. We are in serious trouble as a country.
But the MP in that area, the leader of the Parliament House, majority leader, do you think he has helped this Bawku crisis?
Mama
Ayaraga. Yeah.
He has made the Bawku conflict worse. He has worsened the issue.
The MP?
Yes.
Why do you say that?
I'm saying so because he happened to belong to both factions.
Oh, okay.
He's a Kusasi, the father is a Kusasi by tribe, and the mother happened to be a Mampursi by tribe.
The father and mother belongs to these two factions fighting?
Yes.
Okay.
And the father is giving him so much vote, and he's not getting that vote from the mother.
Mother's
So
side.
therefore, he's playing politics with the issue, with the Bawku issue, because he knows very well that between these two people, one faction has been chiefs of Bawku for more than 30, 40, 100 decades. So why do you go on air and say something that you know what you are saying is not true or is not accurate? Because of politics, because of vote. And people are dying every day. Ayaraga is using this Bawku conflict for the past 20 years, making political points out of it. And people are dying. His uncles are dying, his brothers are dying, including women and children are dying. And he doesn't give a damn. His concern is to get people to vote for him to go. After election, that's it. Even town roads, Bawku town roads, Ayaraga couldn't lobby for Bawku town roads.
I was coming to that so that we wrap up our discussion for the day. So upon all these things that is happening there, has there been development by the, and because looking at what you said, Mahama Ayaraga, the majority leader, has been MP for almost 20 years there.
Yes.
What's the state of development in Bawku?
The people of Bawku,
In terms of roads, infrastructure, health-wise, scholarships, everything.
the people of Bawku have seen development under the previous administration, Nanado.
MPP.
I'm telling you.
Did well in Bawku.
Very, very well, especially with these Soko projects.
Wow.
Market stores. They have given us market stores, more than 200 market stores in Bawku.
Under MPP.
Under MPP, led by Nanado and Bawumia. More than 200 market stores in Bawku. Drainages, roads, cheap compounds, toilet facilities,
Wow.
ambulance, including the famous one factory per constituency. They have given us factory in Bawku. It's 80 to 90% complete. Guinea fowl factory.
Oh, Guinea fowl.
Yes.
Okay.
You know, because of Bawku is a border town, they are rearing guinea fowl there. So, you know, MPP will come to your place, do visibility studies.
They know what people...
Absolutely.
Okay.
And because based on that, they've given us the guinea fowl factory. If not because of MPP, if you are in Bawku and you are from 18 to 40 years, if not because of MPP, you have never seen any asphalt or any development of that nature. It is through MPP that people of Bawku or the youth of Bawku are now seeing such tremendous development. So, MPP as a party, the good people of Bawku, NDC because of their leadership failure, because they have disappointed the people of Bawku. That's why Ayaraga and NDC are capitalizing on the conflict, because they don't have a message to tell the good people of Bawku. No message. So their message is the conflict. Their message is the conflict. Today, we, the good people of Bawku, are very happy with the mediation. We are just hoping and praying that this mediation should come to an end, so that NDC cannot use the conflict again to do politics in Bawku. Because when you go to Dogon today, nobody can use the Dogon crisis to do politics again. You can't.
There's peace there.
Peace there. That's why today, both MPP and NDC, we are sharing the seas. If not, previously, it was NDC who was winning it. They were using the conflict of Dogon to win political points. But today, nobody can use that. That's why we can beat our chest of 8 seats in Northern region and 8 seats for NDC. If not, previously, we were struggling to even get 2, 3, and we are not getting it. Because of what? The conflict in
Meaning they've been deceiving the people there.
Very well.
Okay.
Very well. So, Bawku too, I hope after the mediation, nobody can use the Bawku conflict for political points again.
Adeba Kwame, where I was very much, happy was when they were arriving Menchia.
Okay.
How the groups were coming. It tells you they want peace.
Very well.
Looking at the groups, they came with buses, with their people. I was asking myself, looking at how they were standing there, they've been fighting for over years. When you look at them, you will not see maybe they are wicked people, they are bad people, and they all want peace.
Yes.
What is the MP doing? If MPP has been able to do all these massive development there, the MP that has been elected for 4 consecutive terms or 5 consecutive terms to represent the people, what is he doing?
Let me tell you something. Even when people are fighting, 2 factions are fighting, it's not everybody in Bawku that is fighting. Okay. There are tribes who are not Mampulisis or Kusas. They are not fighting.
They are not fighting.
Women are not fighting. Children are not fighting. But any place that they are fighting, definitely you should expect hunger. But it took Agyapong to come to Bawku with rice.
To share to the people.
Yes. And Bawumia to come to Bawku with rice and share to the people. But there's an MP there.
There's MP.
MP who is representing them in Parliament.
He took Honorable Ken and Dr. Bawumia
to come
and share rice to them.
To them. Rice and oil. But up to today, Ayaraga couldn't do that. even one bag of rice to say, oh, let me give this to my constituency. Up to today. So this tells you that Ayaraga is not about the people dying. His interest is to come, get his boat, and go. I'm telling you.
Personal interest.
It's very, very, very serious. Ayaraga, I don't know how people... And when you go to Bawku, outskirts of Bawku, he's getting his boat. Majority of his boats is coming from outskirts. You understand me? Mm-hmm. But when you come to town, the center of Bawku, Ayaraga doesn't get vote.
So he gets his vote from the rural enclave.
Thank you very much. And that's exactly almost NDC, all the NDC votes across the country. When you do your analysis, that's where they are getting their numbers.
So that's where they are deceiving people.
That's why they were opposing free education. Since 2008, Nanado and MPP consistently were talking about free education. And NDC consistently were against it. Because they know very well that if the future of this country is in the hands of the youth, if they had the opportunity to be educated, NDC would be a thing of the past.
Well, I was a bit surprised that the majority leader, he's the leader of the house now, his president is there. They promise the people when they come to power, peace will prevail in Bawku. But they are in power for 5 months.
And it has become worse. Worse to the extent that even security that were deployed there to go and make sure there's a calm, there's a peace in Bawku, were targeted. Police were killed, military were killed, immigration were killed. Police courtesies were burned. Police barracks were burned.
So those that have been doing that, do they cover their face or they are coming? Have they been covering their face?
They don't cover their face.
You know those that have been shooting?
Very well. They know. They think their party is in power. They have deceived them. They said, vote for us. If we win power, do whatever you want to do. If we win power, do whatever you want to do. As far as NDC is concerned. And that's exactly what they are doing. NDC is in power today. They are going around gallivanting, shooting and killing people, and nothing will happen to them. Have you seen or have you heard any arrest that was made in Bawku since they started the issue up to today? Even one single arrest was not done in Bawku. So that tells you how NDC were deceiving them, fooling them, that vote for us. If we win power, go back, do whatever you want to do. And that's exactly what they are doing in Bawku.
So would you accept the fact that people are shifting blame on the president and the MP there? They are causing all these.
So who do you expect?
Renew the fight in Bawku?
Who do you expect them to shift the blame to? Because this is the man who came there and told them that, look, anytime MPP is in power, Bawku, there's a problem. Vote for us. If we win power, Bawku, there will be peace. And they vote for them. The people voted for them massively. Today, look at what is happening. So that's the promise that they promised them. Vote for us. If we win power, go ahead and do whatever you want to do. Nobody can arrest you. Nothing will happen to you. And that's exactly what is happening. It's NDC bandits who are going around in Bawku shooting and killing people.
Wow.
Yes. I am not speaking as an outsider. I am born and bred in Bawku. And I'm telling you, that's exactly what is happening in Bawku. Those who are going around shooting and killing people, attacking women, market women, are NDC bandits. I'm telling you.
This is very serious.
On authority. They are NDC bandits. And they were assured by Mama Ayaraga and Mama John Dramani Mama that go out there, vote for us. After election, do whatever you want to do. As far as NDC is concerned, nothing will happen to you. That's why I'm putting it before you. Have you heard anyone, even one single person that was arrested in Bawku?
Since the issue, none of them.
Yes.
Even the IGP himself, he nearly got his share of the fight there.
Yes. His car was shot and nothing happened. Because the IGP was appointed by Mama.
So you can't make arrest.
There's nothing that he can do. He's an NDC food soldier. What will happen? The whole IGP, the one that we have given the state security to him to handle, his car was shot and nothing is happening today. So it tells you how NDC doesn't respect rule of law. NDC doesn't respect rule of law at all.
If the issue of this Bawku crisis is about chieftaincy, why should politics come in? if that is the case, it's all about chieftaincy. Who owns Bawku? Now, why should politicians involve themselves?
It's because it's a politician who started it. It is a politician who started it. It is Nkrumah who started the Bawku. The whole Bawku Buhaha is Nkrumah who started it. So, you know, CPP keep on changing colors. Today, NDC, CPP is out of NDC. You don't need any subsidy to tell you that CPP and NDC, there's no difference. How they are behaving. So NDC think that because Nkrumah did ABC and got vote from people, let's also do that so that we can get vote from them.
Oh, how you will end the discussion here so that I'll give the rest of the time. Your final message so that I read my message and give the rest of the time to my viewers to also speak on this.
My final message is to urge each and every Ghanaian to rise up so that we'll fight this NDC, what the NDC is trying to do.
Okay.
How they are trying to stampede our constitution. The taxi drivers, the trotro drivers, the market women, the kinky sellers, the civil society, they should come out in their numbers. Let's all kick against what NDC is trying to do, so that at least the democracy, the young democracy that we are practicing today, will be able to get the opportunity to build upon that, to make it very strong going forward.
All right. Thanks so much for coming. All right. Alhaji Faiza, Alhaji WhatsApp, and the interactive here. My main kind, Nana upon TV says, what is written is written. 2028, President Ken Ohene Agyapong, and our dear, but Winnie Agyapong says, wow, what NDC is doing to CJ. Is it right? We are praying for her. If it's God, will she? It's God that she will be prevail. Okay, Muhammad think NDC party people are the ones who should benefit from Ghana. He should be very careful. Alhaji has said it all. Bawku issue is all about chieftaincy, and the NDC is doing politics. This personal WhatsApp message. But let me go back to YouTube. Issa Adams says, good morning, Hawaiian and all Kencity workers. Also, Oman Ghana, here, Honorable Ken, 2028. And also, Nyame Bekasa, Germany, and all the free Ede Abba. Morning, my son. We thank God for another day and another week. Hope your weekend was peaceful, and thank you for the motivational advice. Okay. Well, also what you are saying, as you are saying, insulting does not help, and you should think twice. Yes, very necessary. Now, Nasset Kane, watching it from Holland, keep up the good work. May I say, Nasset Kane, for that message. Kufia Santiago to Sarkodie, I've seen your message. Brown Appear, good morning, my beautiful brother. Good job. I'm watching from Japan. Joe Effie, or say Central Region Delegate, open your eyes this time. No one can bring Honorable Ken down. Alex Bimfo, say let us push it. Hashtag let Ken be Ken. Fantastic one. And also Ede Abba. Let me see WhatsApp message. Mummy phone lines, mame. Na me fa frɛ for be enumbi na fancy. Personal WhatsApp message. Okay. Also, good morning, Alhaji. In fact, you spoke in my mind this morning. We should be very careful with the NDC, and the NDC people are biased. All right. Also, good morning, Hawaiian. Great show. I love the beginning of the show. It was very heat. All right. We are left with just 10 minutes to wrap up. Alhaji Kodiju, maybe he's going for another meeting. So, God willing, next week, you better trust it. Thanks for coming, Alhaji. All right. So, let me pick this caller. 0240550899. Hello, good morning. Okay, hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
But you didn't maybe Akasa free. Nanaya Teshi Boko. Oza. Oh. Hamopa.
Oh.
All right, Mamin Tio, Nanaya, Mamin Tio. Okay.
Now, you could buy.
Wow. Mate, Nana, made us say. No, I okay. Honorable Joseph Papa. All right. Thanks so much. I'm for the next caller 0240-550-899. Also, with me afraid. And now, maybe I'll cast a free yentonka. And now, you baby, I will. Hello, good morning. Okay, on TV now. So 0240-550-899. Hello, good morning.
So,
good morning, oh.
But I promise to say,
I mean, I don't know, maybe I'll cast a free.
Your friend had to.
But don't cast a free.
In fact, I make a free, my dear.
Okay, my min to Agia.
Yo, that's all near Hammer when I say, when she say, I'm pa.
A tattoo down.
Ayama and Cambomon and Bros. That's Cambom. Yes, I have to stand near Fumao.
Mo. Why are there so cancer? Why are there?
And Cambom in your palm, and Cambom. That's 2028. Namia Duma. Yamra.
Mate, Kafra, be Kabum, be what it come to him. Tira Meha, then Makwai Massa. We in Masuno. And we didn't see. Ain't see it will happen here on my show. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Would you need baby our casa free?
Odi4 parent.
Odi4
parent.
Yo, Odi4 mamin too.
The American is a team. Hello?
Odi4 macho eat you.
The American is a community. So, Munya and Chafia Mamu.
Mate.
Hello?
Mate. And Tiasiania Juma on. Okay. Odi4, I say, now, I was said Otino. I'm a fan scholar. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Good morning.
But Odini baby I can free.
Okay. President Una Kaya Bro Kao. I beat him on Okaya, President Vino.
Davan, okay. I bet I'm back from Mecano. I'm pam me home. Meaning I'm into one of pay.
Yeah. And Kabumuyan American Wasson. Mate, Papa. Miss Remona, Sister Bia, know what to talk we are all deep in. If you know,
about maybe I told you why? Maybe I told you, Mate. Until I bomb pie and Obo Biatanechi. Hello. Okay, Mama Finance caller, mami 0240-550-899. 0240-550-899. My father next caller. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
But you didn't maybe I free.
Oh, I'm a 50. You can say la bonne.
Okay.
I want to say.
Yeah, mama. Yeah, pa.
Oh, where the next door. The person that can't school fees not from Papa.
Yeah, you know.
Hello.
Also, can the
I love school feeding. I will tell you, your mama.
Okay. Mamintio Casa and Mamintio school feeding, Mamintio.
Yo, I want it. I am mobile. I am real. Hello, what's the name?
Meton Kappa Mitio Casa.
I am real. Who said case before Yadamaquano, the immediate past national coordinator, no, and the lectures bar out. I want to say, one contract they ending at the end of this academic year.
Okay.
And to tell my year, cannot cut 31 days here, 30 year. Yes, I want to pay. Who cases one could be the go. Because one in so now could jano, one is one is kana, one to me yet Adriano.
Yeah.
Na ene adia betchiama school for be school no. Not John Dramani Mahama. 24-hour economy na own to me no. Or the upper ways to be creating employment are own to me creating no. What Tom Ketcher as one coffee? No one. John Dramani Mahama, Your Excellency, and man one in your mobile. Or baby could be Jababia friend and open with Susa. Or 7,000 a car or the Akudi Jaguar. Or become a sacrifice in again. Mr. Anim Jobayano. Yeah, that's Rano. And you're late. And school for one while be any deal. Or be any deal, parents get Janny back fine song go school. Or baby school who say, yeah, the money, Diane, I bind the Diane Bow, baby, a Diane uncle. And you own the Iron Colano.
What
kind of wickedness is that? Yeah, that's Rano. And Craigsley. One in Chinsan. One in my case, and your man on the Akudijano. One in Fanwadiano.
Mate.
Your map of Bagiano. Now, uncreated 24 hours economy no kind. Yeah, Chen. Uncreated Mama and Crow for what?
Medase. You, mammy. A hardly, pa. Mammy for faithful chat or Mumfa last caller. Mammy for birthday wishes being chum. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
But your dear baby are free.
But your friend Papa is a grand schedule.
Hey, Swadu Bokode. Now, Swedro, what if I was Swedro?
No, around
Swesco Hono.
But you.
Oh, okay. Mate, Mammy too.
But you. Yeah, honorable.
What you also pa.
Opinion about why and it's Uncle Tone. How Ghana fa. And then this leadership. Abba. Na electricity opan Ghana. The best MPP do an ambitious because a cast shooter intervention star Ebua or mine Ghana. MPP. I didn't know you be jayo. Na yebema NG Sabefa a member. If you are Biana Samoka, and what could be Guanegu na Evan si wound giant. Nyama wabanyama wa yenem ene wamba wonkunum ene wamba wa we defense mean se bedre ye MPP like eduma na bo
okay
the bedrin and next time waka se yankoto aba yakoto
mate
that's your na bo say na nyame ahira no
wo hira no
obi entumi ndome no
fantastic me da say menu adi free so do benesi me for frefobia bio wakasem ni nyina twato se de onyankopon ahira no obi a dey entumi ndome. If you are celebrating your birthday, hey menu Kate Befi Mrs. Kate or say Befi, may wish you speedy recovery. Papa na eno na say a continue edi na woda on for birthday wish na ma but yeah menu akwabna Befi nua a de kwa me awa ma no ne happy birthday enko emfa ema wo ame ema wo kwateten papa nti udi wa woda nso a one Abigail Kumsen yenua ba Abigail Kumsen. Today is a birthday. Abigail Kumsen. This is coming from Robert Mr. Finn Kencity Media. Sister ne nyina na wa na oyadwuma wa se MTN nse akopie UK odwane dia nti sister bi happy birthday. Na me ma okwatenten na wo ma ho de ho so ayefe papa ma de a mudi mu birthday de mo peka ho yesika because all the flower magana ni ba obeto atwene na nti ye ma ho yesika bebre ma me fancy a me da Mr. Finn and Evangelist Justice Afo me da omo nyina ase OMCR Mother Elekem George Sakwa dia focus Bentay Kwasininsin, in fact, great guys, and I know Moye Juma Ofiasi. And Nyame Adomechna midweek edition of the show. And an instance we said no fun until we speedy recovery. So I do man's out, the baby as the other Humberto. Why? Me did all hene and Chibu Siako. Nyame Adoma, China, best share same time 7 a.m. Next on the show at National Agenda. Good morning.